Hello. This is Antya from Byte Shuffle. Thank you as always for watching my videos. This time, I've put together a breakdown of how to approach the Eldrazi matchup when playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils, along with my thoughts on sideboarding strategies. It's a bit old, but there's a video about the basics of Ad Nauseam Tendrils linked in the description and at the end of this video, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. Here is the deck list we will be using this time. No lands in this hand, so I'll take a mulligan. I'm putting Island on the bottom. It feels like they might be holding Thought-Knot Seer. I'll use discard to check what's ahead. I took Reality Smasher. I'll take Kozilek's Command. I didn't notice it during the game, but if I had cast Reign of Filth and sacrificed all my lands, I could have achieved Threshold. In this spot, it would have been better to go all in and take the Ad Nauseam line. This is a clear misplay. Because of this mistake, the game starts to slip away from me. I'm digging for a combo piece. Surveil's effect leaves it on top of the library. I'm digging for a combo piece. I put back Duress first, then Reign of Filth. I'm digging for a combo piece. Surveil's effect leaves it on top of the library. I'm digging for a combo piece, didn't find it, so I shuffle. I'm going all in from here. I'll increase the mana needed for the combo. I'll use Gia's Will to reuse the resources in my graveyard. I'll increase the mana needed for the combo. I win with Tendrils of Agony. Before sideboarding, I'd like to review the list we used. First, the conclusion. I will explain it step by step. These are the cards in Eldrazi that have an impact on the Ad Nauseam Tendrils matchup. First, Chalice of the Void, Disruptor Flute, and Null Rod. Against these, I'm bringing in Abrupt Decay, Heritage Reclamation, Hide on the Ceiling, and a Forest. Running a forest is mostly a preference, but I include it to prevent situations where my green source gets wasteland after I use it to remove one of their lock pieces, leaving me without enough mana to go all in. In exchange, I'm cutting Veil of Summer and Duress, since they don't contribute much in this matchup. Next, Thought-Knot Seer, a 4/4 body with a discard effect attached to it. To protect my mana acceleration from Thought-Knot Seer, I sometimes deploy Lotus Petal or Lion's Eye Diamond ahead of time. However, those can sometimes get exiled by Wastes-Cape Battlemage, so it's important to consider the board state and the opponent's remaining life total when deciding whether to deploy them or keep them in hand. Next, Mindbreak Trap. If possible, I'd prefer not to keep too many discard spells, but I'll leave in a few copies of Thoughtseize since it can also answer Thought-Knot Seer. Of course, considering the matchup between Eldrazi and Ad Nauseam Tendrils, it's also reasonable to just accept that if they have it, we lose, and not keep discard at all. Next, Kozilek's Command and Leyline of the Void. These cards act as graveyard hate against us. To play around their graveyard hate and increase the deck speed, I'm bringing in the Ad Nauseam package with Ad Nauseam and Chrome Mox. In exchange, I'm cutting Ponder and Reign of Filth. This is because both players try to keep the game fast, so Reign of Filth, which only works if you have several lands in play, and card draw that simply increases the number of situational cards tend to contribute less to the game. Another reason is that they are also more likely to get caught by Chalice of the Void. Finally, there's an important mode on Kozilek's Command that we shouldn't forget. Thought-Knot Seer also has a similar kind of effect. The key point is that both of them have effects that make the opponent draw a card. Thought-Knot Seer's case can be a bit confusing, so let me explain it briefly. It's not as common these days, but for example, If the opponent casts Dismember targeting their own Thought-Knot Seer, we get to draw a card. This effect can break our Hellbent state, which sometimes prevents Infernal Tutor from functioning as a tutor. If you see Kozilek's Command or Thought-Knot Seer, it's important to carefully evaluate the situation before going all in. I'm really torn on whether to mulligan this hand. This hand isn't particularly strong, but I expect my opponent to start with an interaction spell. So that means I'll likely need to remove their interaction before going for the win. Since I have enough lands and some draw spells, I decided to keep this hand. I'm digging for an answer to their permanence. Surveil's effect sends it to the graveyard. I'm digging for an answer to their permanence. I put back Chrome Mox first, then Lotus Petal. I'm digging for an answer to their permanence. Surveil's effect sends it to the graveyard. They named Burning Wish with Disruptor Flute. It seems like my opponent is afraid of getting all their artifacts destroyed. I'm digging for a ritual effect. I put back Jiazwil first, then Boseiju who endures. I'm digging for a ritual effect. Didn't find it, so I shuffle. I'm going all in from here. The target for Abrupt Decay here doesn't really matter, since I'm mainly casting it to build Storm. I'll increase the mana needed for the combo. I win with Tendrils of Agony. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I apologize for the many misplays along the way. I hope we can all continue to improve at Magic together. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. I'll see you again in the next video. This is Antya, signing off.